Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kara Corey and I am taking over the channel for today. I am here with Joey Justice and Bruce Wayne, and we are going to talk all things being a woman and what it's like owning a Cane Corso. Now, statistically, for those of you that are actually subscribed to the channel, you know what? Speaking of that, there is a good percentage of you that are ghost followers. Please take a moment, support your fellow content creators that you enjoy, create an account, like and subscribe, engage on the channel. It does help everyone out here on YouTube. But about 40% of you who are subscribed, so likely more than 40% of you, are female here in this audience. So thought it would be a good opportunity to kick Jason off the channel for a second and talk to you all about my perspective as a woman owning this breed and how they've really shaped my life, because my experience is quite different than Jason's. Backstory, if you weren't aware, I didn't want this breed. I wanted nothing to do with this breed. Jason really wanted this breed. He always had interest in a guardian breed dog, and that was something to me I didn't necessarily want, nor did I think I needed. Number two, as a kid growing up, I was scared of big dogs. I was someone that went camping, got chased by big dogs. Just all in all, growing up, had kind of a bad experience with larger breed dogs. So I had a bit of fear towards getting this breed and kept trying to shift Jason in a different direction. As you can tell, he definitely swayed me. He did so by just the fact that I trust my husband. He's never steered me in a wrong direction ever in our lives. And just thinking about that perspective, I knew he was probably right, because it's annoying. He's almost always right. Now, even though I trusted Jason and said, yes, let's go ahead and get baby Bruce Wayne, in the back of my mind, I thought, you know what? It's just a dog. It'll just be a dog. He may not like me. I may not like him. We just probably won't have that emotional connection. So that was one of the things I was just preparing myself for with this breed. Are you not getting paid enough, sir? Are you refusing?
Didn't you just hear what you said?
I'm so earmuffs. I'm sorry.
You hurt his feelings.
I'm so sorry. I can't take it back. It was the truth. But I fell in love with you, and I'm gonna tell the people why I fell in love with you. In hindsight, getting this breed was one of the best things ever. Being scared to own this breed was actually not a bad thing, and here's the reason why. I owned dogs previously, but in terms of training them, whole different ball game. Previously had an English bulldog, very different experience with that. So getting this dog, knowing what they were potentially capable of, having friends almost scare fear into me about what this breed was capable of, while it was scary and almost disconnected me from thinking I was gonna have an incredible relationship with this breed, it taught me to be so disciplined in terms of the training required. I took it so seriously, and Jason did as well, but I think it's different when you're a woman, and I could be wrong, but personally for me, I'm emotional. I love a dog to be able to cuddle with, the baby voices, all the things that you're really not supposed to use with a dog, or at least use sparingly. I really had to relearn my entire style of how I train a dog, treat a dog, live with a dog. And it sounded really hard at first, but between Jason's leadership and using the techniques that he knew and implemented with Bruce Wayne, I fully followed his lead. I was on the same page with him, and that was something that just made things really easy. And I saw it so quickly how when we set certain commands in place or how we were gonna go about training Bruce Wayne, that once he implemented them and I followed his lead, I couldn't believe how smart he was, because I knew this dog was just a puppy and he was learning so fast. It got me really excited versus feeling scared and uncertain with training him, seeing how quickly he was learning. And not only that, but seeing his personality. It's very easy to be scared of a large breed dog, but when you bring them home as a 17-pound puppy, it's a whole different ball game, and he has developed into the coolest dog ever. Of course, we have Joey Justice too, but Bruce is what really shifted my mindset on owning this breed. And I think a lot of people here probably maybe have the misconception that, well, it's okay because you have Jason. Comment down below right now if you think a petite female can own 2 giant breed Cane Corsos on their own. I am here to tell you that whether Jason is here or not, this is a breed that I will forever have and want to live with, whether I'm alone or with Jason, because this breed has totally changed my mindset about dogs and what they have given to me in my life. I would have never imagined the personality that these dogs have. I just never thought they would have this kind of personality. I thought big, scary, scare people off, that's what they're intended to do. These dogs are so human-like. They have so many different sides to their personality, and as a 41-year-old female who has chosen to not have children, these dogs fulfill so much of my motherly instincts with wanting to care for something and to also feel that emotional attachment coming back to me and reciprocating love. I have never felt so much love from a dog before. These dogs are just entertaining. They're just so funny and silly. They make me laugh every single day, but they're also so sweet and sensitive. And they can also be a guardian dog, of course, right? Where they're looking out for me and they're guarding the house. But they're also in tune with when I'm not feeling good, or if I'm sad, or even if Jason and I have a conversation that gets loud, and I don't mean arguing, I mean we're in a conversation where we're excited, these dogs know it and they come over and they want to be part of it. So they're just the most engaged dog breed I've ever had. As a woman, that's important to me because I want to feel that love and connection with my dogs. That's really important. And that's something that I feel like I've never had with any other dog breed I've ever owned. It's really hard to explain. Other large breed dog owners get it. Anytime we talk to them, they understand that difference with how human-like they are. That physical touch, Bruce being in my lap right now, touching me. Justice is the same way too. They just love that physical touch and connection, which is just really important to me as a woman. Going back to just motherly instincts, if anyone does relate either with or without children, I love taking care of these dogs. I take a lot of pride in caring for these dogs. I know Jason does too, but just speaking as a woman, I love bathing them. I love brushing them. I love making them feel good. I like taking them for a walk and seeing that they're satisfied afterwards. I like putting time and care into their raw diets, which maybe scares some people because it's a bit more time consuming. It's really not once you get a handle on it. And it never bothers me. It doesn't feel like, ugh, I gotta do this task. No, I look forward to it and I love taking care of these dogs. I maybe previously would have seen those tasks more so as chores, where I genuinely look forward to taking care of these dogs. Part of it being when I take care of them and do things for them, they easily reciprocate that love back to me. I know after I've bathed these dogs that they're so happy I bathed them. They show me the love. They reciprocate it in a way that I feel like other dogs just don't do. And so that connection over time just has grown stronger and stronger between me and these dogs. Now, we can't not talk about the obvious thing that I think prevents a lot of women from owning this breed as a single woman is the fact of the strength of these dogs, right? And what they are capable with, and just the overall safety. Because duh, these dogs are stronger than me, right? They both outweigh me by an incredible amount. And then put 2 of them together, you would think, gosh, she must feel so vulnerable that they could just take off or snap on someone. I actually don't. And a lot of that comes down to the training and leadership within these dogs. But honestly, I feel 100% comfortable with them, if not more comfortable. And this was something I didn't even know I needed as a woman. Going for walks. I love walking them alone. It makes me feel very empowered that I know I can walk these dogs, and I feel really confident that I can control these dogs and that these two dogs know I am the one in charge. Yes, they're stronger than me, but what's even stronger than these dogs is the relationship that we have. So they respect me. I've built that respect with them. And I know that in a scenario that something isn't gonna go wrong, I can recall them. They are gonna always listen to me. So it's something that I don't worry about. And I did at first when we got Justice. It's funny because I went from with Bruce Wayne thinking, oh, I'm never gonna wanna walk him alone, to walking him alone, to I'm never gonna wanna walk him off leash, I'm too scared, to walking him off leash. Then we get Joey Justice and I'm like, I'm never gonna wanna walk the two of them together. It all just kept changing because of the connection between us. I confidently can walk these dogs, and what's really cool about that is not only feeling empowered about the relationship, but more so the safety factor here too, right? As a woman walking alone, when you have these two dogs, it displays a different confidence and energy to the people that see you. I don't think I've ever seen anyone approach me in a way that previously would have approached me if I was out running by myself. People treat me two different ways when I have these dogs. People are a bit more careful when they approach me. People also just talk to me a lot more because you have two creatures that people are not used to seeing. So people do also feel compelled to say something to you. You know, I had a guy ride by me on his bicycle the other day and he's like, I hope those dogs have ate breakfast already. And I'm like, they sure have, but they could also use a snack, sir. And he laughed. But it's just funny how people respond to you as a woman when you have these two dogs by your side versus not. So I love being able to walk them and feel comfortable being alone by myself with them. One of the most amazing things about owning this breed too is just the overall increase in knowledge that I have about dogs. And of course, Jason is a wealth of knowledge, right? But for me to learn how to train these two dogs and feel comfortable doing so and almost being scared to not screw up and to not do the wrong thing or to not screw one of these two up has given me such a better understanding for just dogs in general. I'm not saying I know it all by any means, but I feel so much more confident now in any scenario. And I'm not talking about just having these two dogs by my side. If I'm by myself and there's a dog out in the open, off leash, on leash, you name it. I just feel like now I'm way more aware of my surroundings, of how dogs communicate, of what dogs are capable of, why dogs are responding the way they do, whether they're little or big. Once you've gone through training and living with a giant breed dog, you view other dogs so differently. I think because many people don't technically have to take their dog training as seriously as someone who has these dogs and what they're capable of, versus if you had like a tiny Chihuahua, right? Like, who's the Chihuahua gonna hurt? But to me, I see it so differently now with how important it is to train your dogs well and to understand your dogs, to look at these dogs and know, I know exactly what he's thinking. I know what he needs. He's giving me sleepy eyes right now. But the communication between the household is just so important. It helps just make everyone more stress-free, more calm, just a happier environment. So I really encourage you, regardless of what size your dog is, to take that side of things seriously. Albeit the fact that I was kind of scared into training, I look back now on former dogs and I wish I would have knew what I knew then, because the more you know about your dogs and can communicate with them, it makes everything in the household easier, simpler, more fun, less stress. And I think that's the biggest thing is dogs can't talk to us, right? So we don't know why they do the things they do. You don't know how to handle it. If you start from doing it the right way, it makes everything so much easier. I still believe Jason says it a lot, but these are not for a first-time dog owner by any means. But if you're a woman watching this channel and you're very interested in getting a Cane Corso, but you're worried about their strength and their capabilities, I wouldn't let that necessarily deter you from getting this breed. It's more so if what you're willing to do as a dog mom, as a dog trainer and leader, if what you're willing to do aligns with what this breed needs, then that's perfect. That's amazing. That's more important to me than whether you're a petite female or not, because these dogs outweigh a lot of men too. These dogs are stronger than a lot of men too. So male or female, I think it doesn't necessarily matter on gender. It's more so about your personality and if you can be the alpha for the dogs. I think it's so funny because when you think about this breed, when I first thought about this breed and was scared of them, Jason sent me a video of someone living with a Cane Corso so I could get a feeling of what it's like. And I remember the girl was sitting on a couch and her Cane Corso was just kind of like how Bruce Wayne was, just kind of sleeping on her lap. And for some reason I was just not thinking that that would be the kind of connection you could have with this breed. And what you see right now with these two dogs, so chill, so comfortable, so relaxed. This is how they are the majority of the time. And this is just my favorite part of owning these dogs. They have so many different sides to their personality and they're so sweet and attentive. But yes, they can also guard the F out of this house if I need them to, which is also a nice benefit that I love. All in all, if you are a woman and you've been thinking about this breed, I wouldn't let the fact that you're a woman hold you back from getting this breed. And if you are a man watching this channel and your wife or your girlfriend or whomever is nervous about the breed, then send them this video so that they can watch it and hear it from a little lady like myself how much these dogs have personally changed my life. Hopefully this video was helpful, giving you a little bit of my female perspective on what it's like living and owning a Cane Corso. Everything Jason's associated with will be down in the description box below, and you can also find the like and subscribe button there too. That's gonna be it for me, friends. Let Jason know in the comments if you want any other female perspective videos on living with a Cane Corso. Until next time, Bruce Wayne, Joey Justice, Jason Corey behind the camera, say peace.